So let's get to the shits.
Okay.
What's up? What's happening, everybody? This is yet another episode of Reality Bites. This is going to be our first quarantine confessional. We have Mailyn on the line tonight. Mailyn, let everybody know your social media, where they can find you.
Hi, what's up, guys? My name is Mailyn. My Instagram and all of my social media is linked at That's So Mailyn, Mailyn. It's spelled that so just like That's So Raven, but That's So Mailyn. So
yeah, we're gonna make sure that we tag her. I'm gonna tag her on my profile. Sheema's gonna tag her, so you guys, it'll be easier for you to find them. Now here is, I guess, how do we get into that conversation? Because you made a post. It was like a quiz. Right?
Yeah, so I made like a get to know me quiz, or like who knows me, like a test. And I put a whole bunch of questions up on my story. And it was just, basic. What's my favorite color? What's my favorite ice cream? And then this was like the most controversial post that everyone was going crazy, writing me and calling me crazy, calling me nuts, and like, what? Like going ham on me, like ranking on me for my personal view on this. But I put, what was my number one quality in a man? And I don't remember the other four that I had, but I had loyal and caring. And more than half, I think 70% of everyone put that my number one quality would be loyal. And everyone was so shocked when I put that my number one quality is that I want a man that's caring. And I kind of stir some shit up.
Now, if you had to describe, I guess, just go through a few of the reactions. Let's start with the shits. So how I know they were shocked. I know they were shook.
Yeah, they would just be like, LMAO, you would rather a man that cheats on you than and just cares for you. And I'm like, what? That is not what I'm saying at all. That is not what I'm saying. Like, there's such a deeper meaning past that. And it's funny because when I was creating the quiz and I was writing these answers, I was like, loyal, I'm like, all right, it's there. I feel like people are gonna click on it, but let's just shake, like, not even trying to shake shit up, but it's just like, this is really like what I want from a man. Yeah. And I had to like kind of like think in, what do I really want in a relationship? I want a man that's caring. I want the romance. I want the sparks. I want the lovey-dovey. I want him to show me that I matter to him, that I'm important to him, that he values me. He sees me past my beauty, past whatever he sees on the physical, that he sees my goals, my aspirations, my mind, how I think, and I want him to value that. And I feel like naturally from there, loyalty will come. I'm not ever gonna force a man. It's like if you go on a date and like, I don't want him to ever ask me, oh, what are your top qualities? I don't want to ever have to say loyalty, because that should just be a baseline for a relationship, period. So.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I see where the bullshit came. And I'm gonna be real with you, Mailyn. I personally think the same way, but I get a lot of those same reactions. Because I've been a guy who's been in a situation before where I had an ex-girlfriend that cheated on me, right? And most dudes, I'm going to say 99.99999% of dudes don't do second chances. It's just like a guy thing.
Yeah.
We can't take it.
Yeah.
Right? Even the worst of dudes, even a dude who's cheated on his girl 4, 5, 6, 7 times, you go to lunch with a coworker and I'm crying in the rain like a Usher song. It's over. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
But my process, I guess my thought process when it comes to a lot of things, I always think of life with the idea of game sliders. Like, I don't know if you ever played any video game where you created a player. You ever notice if you push one slider up, it's going to cost from the other ones? Like, if you make him super fast, he's not going to be super big. If you make him super big, he's going to be a little bit slower. If you make it, like, I look at everything that way because I feel like life really works that way. There's nobody that's perfect. There's nobody that's going to be a 99 overall in every single skill and category.
Yeah.
So if we're looking at it from a realism sense, a lot of times you got to choose between a thing or another thing. So if I'm looking at it from a scale, I would actually agree. What matters more to me is how do you make me feel more than anything.
Yeah. And a lot of people, like, and I shared this with them when they, kind of opened up to me and whatever. I was like, I lived this firsthand. I was in a relationship where I know for a fact he didn't cheat on me. You
Yeah.
know, I know for a fact there was loyalty. You know, women always have that intuition. I had that gut feeling. He was not cheating on me, period. Where it lacked was, you know, I would do stupid, cute little things like for National Boyfriend Day, you know, get you flowers, get you chocolates, cook dinner, you know, be waiting for in lingerie and shit. He'll, you know, and I remember that day was so funny because it drove me nuts. I set this whole thing up, this stupid shit. It was so corny. And literally, he took 2 hours to come over. I was like, okay, you're going to come over at 8? Yes. Okay. I think he came over at like 12 or something like that. Like super late. And I'm like, what the fuck is the point of doing this? If like, you know, and then I get there and he's like, oh, this is cute, whatever. And then, you know, that whole relationship, he never did really anything for my birthday. He never did shit for like Valentine's Day, really. I mean, I would have to tell him like, hey, it's Valentine's Day. We have to do something. Like that's how he got the picture. Like
Yeah.
for my birthday, all the big holidays, it was just never anything. And I just felt like, you know, and even this is so, you know, nitpicky, but it's really important to me too, is that he would never call me beautiful. Like he would never want me to walk around and know that I'm beautiful. Like if I really look pretty and I dressed up and I look sensational, he would never tell me that. He just never would want to, you know, fill my ego or fill my head or have me walking around with a lot of confidence, either because he's insecure and he didn't want me to,
I
you
was
know,
gonna say that usually stems from inner insecurity. As a dude, a lot of guys have this thing, because there's a lot of strategies when it comes to like how men think when it comes to women. There's different types of strategies because there's different types of men, and then with that, there's also different types of women. Now, a lot of guys, when they're dealing with a woman who is of a certain stature and looks a certain way, he's already aware. He knows. I'm pretty sure. How many followers do you have right now?
about to hit 7K.
Yeah, they know. Like every last one of them, they know. When you walk to the grocery store, they know. The thing that he's scared of is if he constantly reminds you, it's going to start to become one of those, is she really going out with him type situations. And a lot of dudes fear that because
Yeah.
especially if you know you're not doing everything that you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's real.
And also, I think that bleeds into the whole gifts thing. Because think about it. A guy who's going to shower you with gifts and shower you with all of those things, those are all forms of doting on you. Like being that character, telling you you're beautiful in the morning, telling you you're beautiful
Right.
when he sees you and all of that, giving you those lavish gifts and trying to, you know, do those special things or whatever. That's all imprinting the same type of emotion. Somebody who is scared of you leaving and thinks that you getting any sign of your self-worth means that he's out of there.
Right. And that
Is
also
going to do all of those things.
right. And that also has to come back to me. You know, I was in a different place in my life. Like I obviously stayed in that relationship extremely long, too long, because, you know,
It was comfortable.
Yeah, because I'm comfortable and whatever. And it's like you have to, now I just look at myself at such a higher standard because I know my worth. I know what I have to offer. I know I know how I want to be treated. And so I don't know, like I feel like I would never be in a relationship like that now because I want someone to just tell me I'm beautiful because he genuinely thinks I'm beautiful at that time. I don't need you to tell me every morning, good morning, beautiful. Hi, you look so beautiful today. I'm like, I just woke up. I know I do not look all that. And so I just, you know, I want the realness of it. I want the authentic thoughts and I want, you know, I don't want you to be fake or anything and just shower me with presents and whatever to keep me. But, you know, I want that real, like, I really want to get her flowers because I love her, period. Like,
so what you want is it's passion. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Boiled down to everything. It's if we had to pick one word to kind of wrap it all up, it's pretty much passion. You want somebody who actually does these things because they want you for real reasons and makes those attempts. Now, bringing it back to the question, however, so that means all that you're saying is that loyalty is lower on the scale if you're scaling it to that point. The first priority is getting that feeling.
You know, and you know what's weird is that I don't even know if like loyalty would be on on the table until, to be honest, marriage. And I say this because I want the man that I'm with to be so secure in and confident in choosing me out of the millions and millions of beautiful women that are out there, that he's so secure in that decision. So, you know, in the dating stage, if there is someone that's interested, I want to be able to freely say, go ahead, just be honest with me with your feelings and how you feel about her and like what you guys are up to. Be honest and real, okay? I don't want the sneak shit, the lying, the creeping, that's not what I'm talking about. I don't want that disrespect. I want the respect of letting me know what's up. But if you do have a feeling that you have a connection with someone else, what if that really is his soulmate and not me? Go ahead. Go explore it. Feed it. Do something to get that urge out. Because the second I say, no, you can't see her, fuck it, he's gonna want to go to her even more. Even more.
All right, so I can't wait to see the comments on this, because this took a turn that I wasn't even expecting. Because you hit the nail on you hit the nail on the head a little bit, because one of the conversations that Sheem and I have been kind of planning for in the future is to have an episode about men and the history of promiscuity, right? Because the whole concept, like from an early age, you know, just giving my theory out, this is what I believe. From an early age, we're kind of put into a position where we're taught to live a certain way. We're taught that being the coolest guy or being the alpha male, being the alpha dog involves these things. You have to, like you're 6, 7 years old, dudes are already asking you, oh, you got a little girlfriend at the school? I know you got a few of them. Because it's never been that thing where it's like, oh yeah, go get one girl that's going to be your girl. That's not the ideal that's even shaped. Think about it from TV, you know, all the different things that we've watched growing up, all the different things we've seen on movies or whatever, all these things that make heavy impressions on young kids. And this is things that are unilateral. Shows like Friends. Who's the coolest dude on Friends? Joey Tribbiani. Joey literally slept with so many women in New York that there was a whole episode about how he slept with a girl and she was mad that he didn't recognize her. And he was thinking that he's already slept with every woman in New York.
Right.
Like that was a thing. Going off of that, a lot of people end up in relationships or end up married, end up in, you know, permanent situations, whether it's wife, kids, whatever. If you ever sit around a married older dude long enough, he can't wait to tell you how much he fucking hates his life 9 times out of 10, right? We've all met them. Co-workers, teachers.
Yeah.
And the reason being is because most of these situations, it's not like those movies we see where the dude sees a girl, he's like, that's her.
Yeah.
She's the one. I want her. He does everything. He goes and gets the ring. He's like, oh, she's going to be my whatever. 9 times out of 10, these dudes are in the position where it was a shit or get off the pot moment. She's been my girlfriend for 7, 8 years. She's mad as fuck. She's mad as fuck. All the family is making hints whenever we go to holidays and stuff like that. I guess it's about that time. And then you just got to dress it up real nice because, you know, that's just the thing to do.
Yeah.
Too many people are guard dogs in relationships and not actually in relationships where the people want to be there.
Yeah.
A lot of unions out there are, okay, we're still together because of the kids, or we're still together because divorce is expensive. We're still together because I don't want to pay alimony. We're still together because I'm comfortable and fuck it, I hate my life. Like,
first of all, people, there are prenup and postnub agreements. Hello, let's just tap into what Adele's going through, sweetie. Okay, all right, go back to the conversation.
Yeah, that Adele situation is crazy.
Yikes.
But a lot of people are in relationships like that. One of my biggest things whenever I think about the ideal of a relationship, my ideal is a situation where the gate is open. Now, the gate isn't open as in go and come as you please. It's more so a situation of if you choose to be here, choose to be here. If you choose not to, then don't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hate you. I'm not asking you what's going on your phone. I'm not, you know, trying to, oh, why is that dude looking at you funny? Why the hell was you this and that? Like all of that energy is wasted.
Yeah.
People are going to do what they want to do. At the end of the day, if a person is going to slide, they're going to slide. What's real is up to you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a sound effect. I was like, Sheen, what you doing over there?
I just getting some text messages, and I can't turn it off because then the sound will go off.
Oh, her hoes are lonely. Her hoes are lonely.
Don't even do that. It's the squad. Okay, it's the squad. Okay. But yeah, I feel like first, like it's almost like this possession thing where it's like it's comfort and possession. Just like I want you, and I want you to only want me. And sometimes people just get so like they just get tunnel vision on wanting a relationship and wanting that love, that initial connection, that one initial thing that brought you two together. They want to keep that. They want to save that for so long that it's almost like a desperation. Like they just need to do whatever it takes to keep it. So, I'm going to lock you down. I'm going to look through your phone, and I'm going to get mad if I see something, and I'm going to put on a show, and I'm going to make you want me back. I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna fucking go out with my girls, and I'm gonna twerk on other guys, and I'm gonna make you see it, and whatever, and get you jealous and get you angry so you want me. I'm gonna go and be the girl that everyone wants, so you could be like, you want me. Like, I'm gonna do all these things to keep you, when really all you're doing is just diminishing your self-worth. That's all you're doing.
Yeah. I guess to boil it all down, it's a concept of not trying to keep a man or not trying to keep a woman, but trying to be in a situation where you both want to be kept.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess this would be a good time to go ahead and wrap it up so that, a lot of people get their space to comment. Now, from this conversation, I could tell you, if anybody says anything other than, she has a point, then they're full of shit. Because there's a lot of people out there that really the biggest thing they want is ownership. They want to know that you are theirs. They want to know don't matter. They want to know that you belong to them. It's two things. It's ego and it's fear. And that fear is based off of insecurity.
Yeah. And the people that are going to kind of disagree or not hear what I'm saying or not have an open mind to hearing it, even if you do disagree, is because you are not mature enough for that conversation, or you haven't experienced enough for this conversation. If you can't relate to it, then you haven't gone through it, or you're just not open-minded enough to see it, to understand it, to hear it, to receive the message.
Yeah, because I can see
some people don't, and it takes maturity to have that in a relationship, to be straight up and be like, it's going to take a lot for me when I really care for a man to be like, you know what, if you really feel like you have something with her, go explore it. Keep me updated, keep me posted. But it takes a lot to come to that sense of that place of securement, like just.
But that's more so because you understand, like, the way I personally feel about myself is you're missing out on a motherfucking vibe, man. Like, you ain't gonna find this nowhere else. So I know, like, when you are secure in who you are, for a fact that it's their loss.
Yeah. It's almost like when you take a test and you're doing the test and you just blowing through the answers and you're like, you're not even worried about the grade when the grade comes back because you did good. It's almost like that. Like, you are so confident in you and your connection with that man or woman or whatever that it's like, go ahead and go out. Go do whatever, because I know what I have is the A++. Okay.
And we just gonna end it at that, man. Sheem, any words from you, though?
Shit, y'all said it all, man. Honestly, I got a whole nother perspective on that shit, but y'all said it all. You know what I mean?
What's your perspective on it?
Yeah.
Not a whole nother perspective, but I'm kind of like with you with it, Mailyn, like, as far as that goes. If I do love somebody or whatever, if I'm that romantic with you like that, I'm gonna be passionate about it. A random reference I'll use. Y'all ever seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Yeah, of course.
Obviously, I'm not gonna be that crazy, but that's how passionate I would be for who I love. You feel me? That's how I would be. No, I'm not gonna be busting windows, shooting shit up, doing no pulling up, doing random shit. I'm only gonna pull up
shit if it's necessary.
Hey, you know the talk, bro. If it's necessary, but
Right.
outside of that, you know, we gonna keep it regular. But that's how I feel about that. I'd rather me be that guy though, because that's how I love. Everybody love different. If you're gonna be faithful and just the faithful type and not be crazy about me, because I had fun with a crazy relationship before, but that shit toxic and nerve wracking.
Yeah, there's limits to crazy. Crazy about me, not fucking crazy.
Yeah, exactly. You can be crazy about me, but not so crazy. You can be a little crazy with me, just not OD. I like a little, I like a little crazy, maybe a little more than that. Maybe a little more. Yeah. Right there. No. Bring it down. There we go. I like that crazy right there.
Everybody loves that crazy, man. That crazy chick that has the men go running around saying, Vanessa, why would you do this to me? I mean, they love it. They love it.
Facts. The faithful part though, I'm cool with just somebody who wants to be faithful. If that's how you gonna love me and shit like that, but don't be negative. You feel me? You're gonna have to be peaceful and you can't be boring. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm adventurous and shit like that. I'm not into everything. There's certain shit that I'm not into that I'm just not gonna do. But I'm open-minded as fuck. So I can talk about anything. I can relate to almost anything. And if I don't, I'm open-minded. So if you're gonna be just faithful and not show me you so passionate about our love and how you love me and shit like that, then you're gonna have to be a dope ass faithful chick, or you're gonna lose my interest because I already kind of that's me. I lose my interest quick outside of shit like that. You know what I mean?
Hey, well said, man. But Mailyn, go ahead and hit everybody with your social media one more time, one more again.
It's just That's So Mailyn, Mailyn. So that's with 2 S's, Mailyn. Follow me, guys.
All right. Any last words for the people, Mailyn? Anything that you want to say before we go ahead and cut this out?
It was lovely talking to you guys. It was lovely having this conversation. So I hope to see some interesting comments. So let's keep the conversation going.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be good. When I get done chopping this whole thing up, I'll shoot it out to you. Thank you so much, Mailyn. Honestly, we're gonna have to. You're so good with the gift of gab, man. We got to have another combo with you one of these days.
Got you. I love to talk. I'm just keep going. So.
Well, thank you guys for listening in. This is yet another episode of Reality Bites. I go by the name of Reggie Days. I was joined today by my right-hand man, Sheem the Dream, and Miss Mailyn.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.